Everyone, welcome back. Plain PDFs are boring, right? What if I told you you can turn your Django data into colorful, Bootstrap styled PDFs and PNGs with just a few lines of code? So let's see how it's done. And yes, it works for any Django module, single entry or all records. Both PDF and PNG exports fully styled. In this video, we will build it all step by step. So grab your keyboard and let's dive in. First, I'm gonna install PlutoPrint. First of all, let me tell you what are the things we were using before. So first of all, I was using profile models to fetch the data of a profile and print it as PDFs. So next is I was using template loader for rendering to string and VZPrint for converting a HTML to PDFs. So this is the list view I'm using to list all the profiles and datetime for generating date stamp. Next is canvas. I was using report lab. So these are the basic things I was using in the previous video. So for this video, I will be using PlutoPrint. I have made some changes in the HTML. You can find all the codes in GitHub. I will provide the GitHub link in the description below. Now for this, I'm gonna create a new view for PlutoPrint. Now I'm gonna give a function name called as generate profile output. You can give whatever function name you want, and here I'm gonna pass request and primary key. Also here, since PlutoPrint provides us both PDF as well as PNG, I'm gonna need the output format also, and I'm gonna give default as PDF. Next, as usual, I'm gonna fetch the profile using the primary key, and now I'm gonna render it to HTML. So I'm gonna give the variable name as HTML string and renders to string, which I have imported here from the template loader. And afterwards, I'm gonna reuse the same single profile PDF.html only. You can use different HTML according to your wish. So here I'm passing the HTML and I'm passing the data of the profile which I have fetched and the timestamp to show the date and time. Now we should create a book. To do that one, let me declare a variable called as book is equals to PlutoPrint dot book of. Before going for that one, let me import PlutoPrint. And also I'm going to import temp file. Without this, PlutoPrint will not convert your content into PDF or PNG. And here I'm going to pass the page size as A4. Now I'm going to load the HTML here. That is the HTML string which we have created here by sending the data. So this one is wrong. It should be page size A4. Now I'm gonna create the temp file. Now I'm gonna write the output file. Now if the output format is PDF, I'm gonna write book dot write to PDF of the file path. This is the file path which we have created as a temporary first, then I'm gonna pass it to the book one. And content type I have to pass as application PDF. Next, I'm going to give the else condition, since you can give if else also and all those conditions. Since there is only two options I'm giving in the front end also, so I'm given only PDF, otherwise this one. So book dot write to PNG and same file path, but here I'm giving width of 800. You can give and play with it as you want. Now here content type is image slash PNG. Now we ought to read back the file using with open file path, that is the file path which we are passing, and file data f dot read off. Next I'm gonna build the response. This one is same as we were doing in the previous views and all. So HTTP response and file data we are passing, and content type is whatever the content type we need, and another one response and the name. Now I'm gonna return the response. So that's it for generating a single PDF using PlutoPrint. So now let me go for the profile lists. As we have already added a single PDF for VisiPrint, I'm gonna add now for PlutoPrint. So before that one, let me add the URL. Here, instead of just passing two of the parameters here, I'm passing three of them. One is the name of the URL, another is the PK primary key, and another is the output format which we need. So let me save this and go back here, and here I'm gonna give so here first I'm passing Pluto PDF, the name of the URL which we have taken, Pluto PDF, and afterwards ID of the profile which we want to be printed of PDF, and the format. Now another one I'm gonna pass it as PNG. Here I'm passing PNG. So now if I save this and run server, Now if you go for profile list, see there are two things now. One is Pluto PDF and PNG. Just me add a header. So that's it. Now if I click on generate single PDF for using Pluto, it's gonna download the PDF. If I open it, that's it. This is the only style I added. You can add the styles and change according to whatever you want. So now that PDF is working. Now let me try the PNG, how it will look. See, that's it. This is how the PNG will look. So that's it. We just created a PDF and PNG using the PlutoPrint. Now let me try the bulk PDF download. So for that one, let me go for the views again. And here I'm gonna create a new view. Generate all profiles output. Here, since we don't want the primary key, since we are taking every input, now I'm only passing request as well as the format. I'm giving the default as PDF only. Now I'm gonna fetch all the profile details using profile.object.all. Next, I'm gonna combine all profile HTML into one big document. To do that, I'm gonna first declare a variable called combined HTML and leave it empty. Next, I'm using for loop and indexing for now I will use the for loop and indexing for fetching all the profile data and store it as a one PDF. I'm using the same single profile PDF. You can create your own profiles, sorry, HTML and use it also. Now this is done. Now let me add page break after each profiles. So you can add the page break also, or you can leave it as so it will come in the same page as it is also. I like it to should be in a different pages, so I'm applying this one. Now I'm going to use the same IDX. IDX is less than length of profiles -1. Then combined HTML will have HTML string plus the inline CSS of page break after and always. If not, just it is going to be combined HTML will be HTML string. Now again I'm gonna create a book. Using the same size of A4 and load the HTML of combined HTML. Now again same what we did for the single profile, create a temp file using the same names and everything. You can change the namings and all the things however you want. Now I'm gonna write the output to file. So using the condition, if the output format is PDF, I'm gonna write the PDF, otherwise I'm gonna write the PNG. Next, read back the file and building the response and returning the response. So that's it for generating a bulk PDF or PNG. Now, if I go for the URL and create a path for that one, Pluto all PDF I'm giving, you can give name whatever you want. Now let me save this and go for the profile, and here let me add a break tag, and now an anchor tag. So that's it. Now if I go back to the profile list and refresh the page, see both of the things, one is PDF as well as PNG is there. So if I click on PDF, as you can see, there are three pages in one PDF for each profiles. And if I go for PNG and open it, there is this PNG here. So that's it for part 5. Inspired by the classic Cinemax, you have mastered PlutoPrint for colorful PDFs and PNGs in Django with Bootstrap. So like, subscribe to my channel and comment for part 6. So keep the ideas coming. Also, all the codes in the GitHub and the link will be provided in the description. Thank you for watching and keep coding.